On the left-hand side of the periodic table are elements with only a few electrons in the outermost shell or energy level. These electrons give 3/4 of the elements the properties of metals. Frozen hydrogen is also metallic. Metals have their own type of bond and form crystal arrays to which any number can join. When metal atoms get together, the electrons are free to move about. The metal atoms virtually become positive ions and are attracted to the electrons between them. The electrons are virtually an electrostatic glue that fills the spaces between the atomic ions, holding them together. All metals are shiny. Most look silver because they reflect all wavelengths. They are actually the color of whatever is reflecting off them. The surface is shiny because of the freely moving electrons. The photons hit the surface and force the electrons to oscillate. The oscillating electrons then give off a photon, just like the original. Thus, light is reflected from any metallic surface. Shine is a metallic property, even when it is liquid. In this gold pour, you will see first the yellow hot molten slag, which is non-metallic, then molten gold, which reflects the light. It's not quite pure here, as this is only the first stage in the process. Electrons that possess large amounts of kinetic energy in a hot spot can move very rapidly through the crystal and transfer energy to atoms in cooler regions. Because the electrons are free to move, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. The properties are very similar. The electron blanket allows the metal to be worked into different shapes. If the electrons were fixed in position, the metal would not yield as easily as this. This is sodium metal, being easily moulded by force. Pure metals are more ductile and malleable than non-metals. Under a load, the ocean of electrons can move easily, allowing the atoms to rearrange themselves. To prevent the atoms moving as easily, a non-metal can be added to hold the electrons in place. This way, iron can be strengthened by adding carbon to produce steel. All metals can be made more rigid by adding elements from the middle of the periodic table.